If you want to stay here, we listen to the people. And we play in the same game, okay?
Emmanuel Macron hosted French first major French-African economic summit, focused largely on English-speaking African nations, in what analysts describe as a strategic attempt to rebuild and expand French influence across the continent. The summit held in Kenya comes at a time when France has suffered major diplomatic setbacks in several of its former colonies in West Africa. In recent years, countries such as Burkina Faso, Mali, and Guinea have distanced themselves from Paris, with military-led governments in some of those nations strengthening ties with Russia instead. Seeking to reposition French as a major economic partner, Macron announced investment committed reportedly worth $27 billion aimed at infrastructure, energy, technology, and trade partnership across Africa. French officials described the summit as a new chapter in French-African relations, especially with countries outside French traditional francophone sphere of influence. However, the event was overshadowed by a controversial moment involving Macron during a press session.
Air pollution and our beaches are dirty. So then,
already? You're not waiting your turn.
And we'll make order. Excuse me, everybody. Hey. I'm sorry, guys. But it's impossible to speak about culture, to have people like that super inspired coming here, making a speech with such a noise. So this is a total lack of respect. So I suggest, if you want to have bilaterals or speak about somebody else, something else, you have bilateral rooms or you go outside. If you want to stay here, we listen to the people. And we play in the same game, okay? Thank you.
The French president briefly interrupted proceedings to call on African delegates engaged in the side conversation to remain quiet, telling them to stop talking while discussions were ongoing. The incident quickly sparked criticism online and across parts of Africa, with many observers describing the gesture as disrespectful and reflective of what they called lingering colonial attitude in French engagement with African nations.
L'Afrique veut la paix, la prospérité, l'indépendance. Il est très puissant et c'est, si nous arrivons à le faire, ce qui nous permettra, au fond, de rebâtir ensemble un ordre multilatéral qui est tellement bousculé, qui nous fragilise, dont les dérives nous touchent d'ailleurs les uns et les autres, et au fond d'être une source d'avenir pour chacun. Ce temps est largement passé. L'agenda européen a pour intérêt de vous voir réussir sur le plan de la prospérité et de la souveraineté, parce que c'est le même que le nôtre. Ce n'est pas un agenda univoque d'une Europe qui regarderait l'Afrique comme un continent qu'elle devrait aider. C'est celui d'un partenariat d'égal à égal, parce que vous aider à réussir, c'est la condition pour notre réussite.
While French officials attempt to keep their attention on the economic promises and diplomatic outreach, reaction to Macron's conduct dominated discussion on social media and political commentary across the continent. For many critics, the episode highlighted a deeper distrust deficit for France across Africa, despite efforts to reshape its image and influence amid growing competition from global powers such as Russia and China.